up, guys? Army-Firedawg is back yet again, keeping them rolling today. I've already had two, but those are actually pre-recorded, but this is the first video I've had since I came back from my 2 weeks of annual training. Keeping them going, trying to get caught up, so bear with me, but today I actually had a huge surprise arrive for me at my doorstep. So, the backstory behind this is, and like I said, this is a product I've been waiting years to be able to listen to, let alone review, just listen to. So anyway, as I was saying, so a couple weeks ago, I went into just a Magnolia store because I've been looking for some speakers. And I was like, let's see what this Magnolia store has. Of course, they offered some Bowers and Wilkins was among them. So I'm just listening, and I talked to a gentleman there asking a little bit about the speakers and about I got into headphones thanks to Bowers and Wilkins. So, looking towards their speakers was my next logical step. So we continued on a conversation, and I mentioned about the Series 2 and how I wasn't quite a fan of the turn they made. They went from being a much more darker sound. And that's when he said that's interesting because that's actually the opposite what they went for. And I was kind of confused by that, and then that's when he actually introduced himself as a representative of Bowers and Wilkins themselves. I was like, well, what is the odds of this to actually be able to talk to a Bowers and Wilkins rep, and I'm just shopping for speakers, and he just let me listen to speakers and let me ramble on about them for a while. So anywho, fast forward, I mentioned that I review some products, and I've always been wanting to try the signature, the flagship of the Bowers and Wilkins headphone brand, their P9. Ever since it's their P7 headphones that got me into this whole mess so many years ago. It was my first ever headphone I purchased. Well, that was more than like $200. Anywho, I'm rambling on, but I'm very excited to show this. But today I actually have an unboxing for you of the flagship of the Bowers and Wilkins portable headphone brand. And that is, of course, their P9 signature headphones. So, I'm sure I've kind of relayed my level of excitement. I've also said this several times, and also one of you all who, and we talked back and forth quite a bit, mentioned how you love these headphones as well. How they've blown any headphones you've had previously out of the water. And I was like, well, and you also even challenged me and my beloved PM1 headphones. So, I'm really excited to compare these to, of course, my P7s to see how they've upgraded, and also my beloved P1 headphones, because overall I've heard several people say they share a very similar response. But without further ado, let's get into this beautiful packaging, shall we? And let's just see what's on the inside. Alright, so starting with the packaging, this is what I love to see. It's as simple as you can get. You get the name of the product, name of the headphone, and a picture of the headphone itself. Turn it over, nothing. Turning it on the back. You do have the picture of the product and the company's mission statement written in several different languages. So it's not too much. I do think it's a little bit of clutter that didn't really need to be there, but I will accept this because this overall is not bad at all. Moving on to the other side, same thing. And these open the same as all the other Bowers & Wilkins products do. It's 2 cardboard boxes put in together. And here we have them. They are even folded exactly the same like the P7. Very, very nice. So, construction, I can already tell right away, is very nice. Now, this feels like an aluminum material. I want to say it is aluminum, but it may be a very, very high quality plastic, but I want to say it's an aluminum-like material. They have actually gone to a semi-open back versus their traditional closed back model. So I'm excited to see the difference that's going to make. And that leather, that color is just gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful headphone. And they have an angled driver they have actually changed with as well. And I do actually see a honeycomb pattern. That's something they started, from my knowledge, since I started keeping up with them, with their portable speaker, their T7, I want to believe. They got the honeycomb pattern. And that actually reduces a lot of vibration, so it's very interesting and exciting that they put that, or implemented that, in their headphones. Set that to the side. Under this, you have the non-microphone cable. I forgot to mention earlier, while looking at the specifications, this is actually a very mobile-friendly headphone. However, from the friend of mine who actually we talked to on through the comments on videos, who has these himself, he says these really, really benefit from an amplifier. So I'll motion towards that in my review, how well it scales. And here is the case it comes with. Now, I'm not going to lie, I was a bit disappointed when I found out that the $900 flagship Bowers & Wilkins product came in a carrying pouch. It didn't come with like a box, like most flagship headphones do. Like my Oppos, the Sennheisers, etc. However, like I said, this is mostly designed to be carried mobily, hence the 3.5mm cables. So, getting back on track, the pouch is really soft. Like, incredibly soft. And then you have a third cable. So you have a shorter non-microphone cable. I will actually probably use this one the most. You have your 1/4-inch jack right here. And then you have your instruction manual and warranty guide right here. But guys, that's actually it for the unboxing video of the flagship Bowers & Wilkins P9 headphones. To say I am really excited to hear this after so many years of just my reference Bowers & Wilkins P7 I've had for about 4, maybe even 5 years now. I'm really excited to hear the pinnacle of what Bowers & Wilkins can produce. Ever since I've read about these for the first time on HeadFi, I mean, I'm just legitimately like really excited to hear these and compare them to my Oppo PM1s, which have become my favorite headphone of all time. So I'm really excited to A/B them, and personally kind of hope they don't outdo the Oppos, because I can't really afford to spend another large sum of money that the Oppos cost. But anyway, guys, I'm rambling on. If you have any questions, or if there's anything I may have missed that you would like me to clarify more, please hit me up in the comments down below. I will very happily and eagerly respond to each and every one of you. And I'll actually leave you on a question. As you can tell, I'm really excited to have an opportunity to listen to these headphones and even review them and share my opinion with you. So what product or what headphone or whatever have you really been excited to listen to or experience and finally got that opportunity? We're like, how many years later, something you've read about and you've really wanted the opportunity to listen to, and you just finally got that opportunity. Like, what product gave you like my kind of rambling onness of just excitement? I'm really excited to hear from that. But anyway, guys, as always, my name is Army-Firedawg. It has truly been a pleasure, but most importantly, and please I ask of you, my friends, stay safe.